His final words, "Don't ever contact me again." It was 1972 when I first met Troy Stanton, but we all called him Troy Boy. His family purchased land and built $1 million house in the Cherry Creek side of the canyon, what we called the high side of the canyon. Unlike the others from the high side, Troy Boy spent his time with us, canyon natives who didn't have a whole lot. Troy Boy and I met in the 3rd grade and were inseparable. So much so, people thought we were brothers. He spent all of his time at my homestead cabin eating Granny's pan-fried cornbread and beans. He loved it. Granny would always say that Troy Boy's got canyon in his blood, somehow. As years passed on, our bond grew stronger. We anticipated graduating from high school and working as farmhands together for Old Man Larson. About a week after graduation, Granny asked me, "Whereabouts is Troy?" I told her he had family obligations to tend to, but I'll go check on him. I drove my old Chevy pickup to his parents' house in Cherry Creek. The house was something you'd see in a Disney movie. It was just magical. I was greeted at the door by his mom with a big hug and kiss. She always made me feel real special. She asked about Granny and said if she ever needed anything just to make sure to let her know. She then told me that Troy Boy was away on family business and he'd be gone a while. Weeks turned to months and months turned to years and still no word from Troy Boy. I shared a million stories with the other farmhands about our good times together in the canyon, like the summer we made our beer money by being rafting guides on the river. Man, we had the best summer ever. Then one day, an old ranch hand returned to work after vacationing in Costa Rica. He said he stayed at a resort owned by the Stanton family, and that the manager there was a great guy, and everyone called him TB. And in the evenings, he would sit around the bar telling stories of how he grew up in an old homestead cabin in rural Oregon. But nobody believed him. We just thought he was drunk. But he suggested that I write the resort to see if it was, in fact, Troy Boy. And I did. Several months went by and no word. Then one day a postcard arrived from Stanton Worldwide Resorts, and it read, "Dear CW, thank you for inquiring about our staff members. However, we do not employ anyone here by the name Troy Boy. And if you are interested in lodging here, please contact us. But if you're not interested in lodging here, please do not contact us again." I ripped up the postcard and laughed out loud. Then I began to cry. I cried hard, like a heartbreak cry. You see, back in the 3rd grade, Troy and I became best friends because all the kids would pick on him for his writing. He could never keep his words on a straight line. They would always sag on the right side of the page. His mom would always say he had a disability of some sort, but it didn't matter to me. He was still my best friend. I never thought a little postcard could bring so much joy and pain. You see, the words on the postcard sagged hard on the right side. It was as if he wanted me to know it was him, but for me to stay in the past.